Well, first things first, Earl, you've signed a new deal at Huddersfield Giants. I imagine there was very little in the way of a decision that needed to be made there. You must be incredibly pleased that you're going to be spending the next couple of years here.
Yeah, I think it made it a little bit simpler for myself, you know, as you get older and you've been through a few of these contract negotiations. They've been quite stressful at times, not knowing exactly where you're going to be, and a little bit worrying not knowing about your future. For me, it was quite simple. It was a case of I want to sign, and the Giants wanted me for another couple of years at least, and we had to negotiate how long and try and work it out which was best for both parties. And I need to think about my future as well, and I need to worry about what happens after rugby league, but for the next couple of years at least I'll be playing, and that's what's important to me. I mean, I love playing at Huddersfield and I want to do it as long as I possibly can.
I was going to say it's clearly a fit that has worked and will probably continue to work for both parties.
Yeah, I've been one of these players that's come through the ranks, and I've played nearly 400 games now, and I enjoy playing still, and I love being around the lads. I like training, probably not quite as much as I used to do, and tend to hide a little bit now and again, but that's part of my age, I suppose. But I'm still playing as well as I want to be. I want to keep improving, but I think it's just a case now of I know where I want to be, I know where I am, and I won't want to change that. I want to be a part of the Giants' future, not just playing, after as well. I'd love to be here for as long as I possibly can, and I truly mean that. But for the next couple of years, as I say, I've got a couple of years of good playing to do, and after that I'd like to play a little bit longer as well. As I said a few times, JP and Moz, they're setting the precedent for how long you can play and how long you can go for. I intend to do the exact same, and I'm enjoying it, and while I'm still enjoying it, I'll keep doing it.
And 15 years, over 400 games for the Giants. Does it surprise you that not one of those has been at a different club, do you think? Or did you always envisage trying to play your full career at the Giants?
People talk about loyalty within the game, and a lot of people saying how loyal I am to the Huddersfield Giants, but in reality, things could have been different. I had the opportunity to sign a couple of other clubs, and at one stage I nearly did. Simply because I wanted to do something different. I've had a lot of ups and downs, and it's been an emotional roller coaster being a rugby league player. Things could have been a lot different, and I am loyal to Huddersfield simply because of the fact I want to play here. I love Huddersfield. This is just all I've wanted to do. And Huddersfield at a time wasn't sure if they wanted to keep me, and I wasn't sure that I wanted to stay, and that was the reality. Fortunately for me, it worked out, and I'm happy, more than happy, and I've gone on to play so many games, represent my country, and meet some wonderful people along the way. But I'm doing a lot more now off the field as well. I'm passionate about rugby league. I love the sport, and I'd love to stay in the sport as long as possible, as I keep talking about. But I have to do it on the right grounds. You know, I want to do it my way, and that's what I've always been about. Enjoy myself, enjoy my life, and enjoy my rugby.
And what about the future, as you mentioned there? Do you see yourself playing beyond those 2 years, or is that a decision you'll make when you go through the next couple of years? We see how the body is, kind of thing.
That's exactly it. It's all about the body at the end of the day. I think mentally I'll always want to play. I think that's maybe sometimes a transition that people really suffer with, is the fact that they still want to play but they can't, and maybe through injury or just the fact that they're just not really performing at that level. I will go as long as I can keep performing, and I feel fresh as anything right now. I'm enjoying myself, and Blue's looking after me, to be fair, playing me a few less minutes, which I'm not always happy with, but to be fair, it's keeping me going, and it's working well. As long as I'm working well and playing well, I'll keep going as long as possible. I want to play rugby, but I need to recognise when the time is right. After those 2 years, I might be able to go for another 2, 3, 4, who knows? My body will decide.
What is it about the club that's kept you here and kept you so heavily involved? Because you've become a bit of a talisman, a bit of a post. I hate the term poster boy, but you know, you've become a bit of a face of the Giants purely because you've been here so long and you're so involved.
Not exactly a pretty face, but a face nevertheless. I love being at Huddersfield, and it's because it's my hometown club. This is where I've been brought up, and I've seen us been at such a low level before that I want to be part of that improvement. I want to be a part of the success of Huddersfield, and not just run off and win a trophy somewhere else, because I could have been at a different club like a lot of other players and I could have won trophies. But for me, it's a little bit different. The success that I crave is not so much just winning a load of trophies. It's to win one trophy with this club, and that is the dream for me, and that's all I've ever wanted to do. And even if I don't do it as a player, I like to do it after, when I finish, when I retire. I just want to do something with this club that will always be remembered and go from relegation to promotion to the summit of Super League and silverware. That is my ultimate goal.